In what way have a meatball and a worm both been sent to space? I'll say that again. In what way have a meatball and a worm both been sent to space? And I can see Tom Lum nodding already.
You know
did
this?
roll that natural 20, baby.
Yep. If anyone was going to get this one, I thought it was going to be Tom Lum. Caroline,
Ding.
Ella,
What?
this one's
Why
on you.
is that? Why is it you thought that Tom Lum would get this?
Yeah,
I
what's that
must
all
know.
about? Huh?
Well, there might be a hint in that.
Oh.
Only slightly. I
Only
can see.
slightly.
A worm?
You're a meatball? What?
You are some of the most regular guests on Lateral. And just based on many previous episodes, I'm like, I think Tom might get this one.
Okay, so I would guess that it's something to knowing. Okay, I'm going to go off Tom's background, which is in computer science, right? Is that right? You computer science? So
I wouldn't go too inside baseball on that. But,
okay, fine. I was like, maybe it's like that a coding system or something. That one's called WRM and one's called MTBL.
Ooh.
That's a great shout. My brain went to maybe they were like projected into space through an explosion or something like that. And you're like, maybe it's like a coding system's name or something. Like very different mindsets here.
I think that's lateral thinking.
Yeah.
Ella, I know you've talked on the pod many times about the many, many animals that have gone into space.
I talked about so many things that were sent into space. And I know C. elegans is a type of worm that's been sent to space, which is a common model organism. But I'll be honest, I haven't ever seen anything about a meatball being sent to space in the traditional sense of like it being living on the ISS in a lab situation.
A living meatball floating around, existing.
I guess my question would be, is this an actual worm and an actual meatball? Or is this representative of something else? And if you tell me that, have I asked too much of you? Based on your face. Okay. Go on, Caroline. Do some...
On command, go. The only way that I could imagine, like, if it is like a meatball, is for it to be like space food meatball, right? And obviously, like, you know, astronaut food, freeze-dried food. Maybe a worm ended up accidentally entering the mix. And, you know, like a lot of food has a quantity of animal product in it. Could it be that?
We learned that recently too. Maybe it's like ew, no, but that's gross. Surely...
Thanks, Ella.
I feel like that's not a worm going to space. That is worm going to space.
It's it's a small but very important distinction.
Yeah. As the names imply, the meatball is round and the worm is long and thin.
I'll say this isn't an accident. This is something they are proud of.
Yes.
Are they trying to do some sick-ass dance moves in space?
Oh, the worm!
The worm and the meatball.
Is that going to be possible in microgravity? Don't you need something to like bounce off for that?
But that's why they're so proud of it, Tom.
And the meatball is a space-only dance move. You go into a cannonball and you spin around in zero gravity.
Okay, but someone actually did that. Like someone, I cannot remember the name, but there is a dance, it's a choreographer, that's the word, who designed dance for zero gravity.
Whoa.
Oh, how do you get into that profession?
If I remember rightly, they were married to a science fiction writer.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, so they're proud of it. Something round, something long. And not an actual, I'm guessing, not an actual meatball in a worm.
No, in fact, the meatball is predominantly blue.
Oh. You don't want your meatball to be that colour, typically. So.
Tom Lum, is there a reason why you would have gotten this, or is it just something you happen to know? Just so I know not to be thinking down those lines.
I could say it's specific to the US astronauts.
Yes, that's true.
Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't help, actually, so thanks.
Is it something to do with getting the American flag into space?
Not quite, but you are getting close.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, is it like some kind of they're symbolic? They're symbolic for something in America that we would be unaware of. That's why Tom is like.
You're definitely aware of this. You will have seen both the meatball and the worm.
Is it like how you call New York the Big Apple? You know.
In that it's a nickname for something, yes.
The meatball and the worm.
Are they pieces of like technology, like pieces of equipment that are in that shape?
No, you were way closer with the flags.
Okay.
Are they like characters, like cartoon characters, like figurines of cartoon characters?
Where might you see the flag on a US rocket?
On the outside of it, Tom.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's just a picture. It's just a painted picture of a flag on the side of a
Yes, it is.
rocket.
What else might be on that rocket?
Well, clearly a meatball and a worm.
Yep. Yep. If I tell you that the 4 parts of the worm are letters of the alphabet.
My hint was going to be you will see this on a space shuttle, but you will also possibly see this at Hot Topic.
Yeah.
The meatball and the worm.
Yeah, you will. In
I
fact,
am
I'm willing to bet that you'll see it somewhere in the background of one of your books, libraries, things behind you. Chances are it's somewhere back there.
What?
It's something that it's like a pictograph, something represent.
Yep. Of the US space program.
So like the NASA symbol is
Yes. Caroline.
round and blue is
That is the meatball. The
Okay.
NASA logo that you know
Okay.
with the round blue ball, the stars, this kind of arrow going through it. That's the meatball.
Y'all are weird for calling it that. Just putting it out there.
Now the question is, what's the worm?
So the worm is NASA, and if you're saying it's 4 letters,
Yeah. Have you ever seen the old NASA logo before the meatball from the 70s and 80s?
as we've litigated many times, we're all very young and fresh. Tom Scott.
Such babies. Yeah.
The old NASA logo with the just NASA using a single line for each letter, which I think you will have seen in our.
Yes,
There
I
we go.
have.
Yeah,
Yes,
in
yes.
archive pictures, that is the worm, and the blue ball is called the meatball.
Wow.
Well, that's really interesting. I can't say we actually figured that one out. To be honest, you gave us
I
pretty
got
much
the
every
NASA logo.
well done, Caroline.
And
Thanks.
Tom Lum knew it immediately.
Ding.
The Lateral book is out now. Just click on the link to get your copy.